So like dinosaurs. You got a problem with that, buddy? We all know Jurassic World Rebirth was a pile of shit movie. I should know. I made a video about how fucking awful it was. Let's watch another YouTuber react to it and what they think about it. I know this guy. Pretty good YouTuber.
So Jurassic World Rebirth just came out recently.
It did, yes.
Packed July. And it's a movie.
Yeah, a lot.
To ask the question,
there's a lot of videos, movies in this month. Jurassic World, Fantastic Four, Superman. Seeing Superman tomorrow. Good luck, James Gunn. Hopefully, Warner Brothers was okay with you.
What if there was another one of these? Does
Sure.
it do more than that? Not really. Before I get into that, though, I will be spoiling the movie.
I did that.
Here,
yeah, exactly. Not much to spoil about. It's so obviously.
I negatively reviewed the two Jurassic World movies before this. I'm not going to pretend that I went into this bright-eyed and bushy.
God. Dominion was a pile of horseradish. It was hogs trollops. I was drunk in VMAX with a bunch of my friends and my ex-partner. I was drunk. I was naming all dinosaurs. That's how fucking plastered I was. I was like, it's a dinosaurs. It's shit. I fell asleep halfway through the movie. So boring. I was drunk. And I'm a big dinosaur freak too. I thought the movie was boring while I was drunk. That just says so much, bro. Holy shit. Rewatched it afterwards. Fucking hate it still.
You know, expecting the Jurassic Park 1 magic. I think this
No.
franchise has
Let it die.
A little bit of cynicism.
Fucking cried that part. Fucking sobbed. Sobbed in that part.
A little bit more optimistic. We have Gareth Edwards at the helm.
Yep.
I have my issues with his other franchise movies, Rogue One and
Rogue One's good. That was good too. Those two are decent movies.
That seemed like they would translate well to this. And screenwriter David Koepp is back, who had a big hand in adapting the novel in the original Jurassic Park, as well as the first Spider-Man and Spielberg's
That's cool.
War of the
That's cool.
Worlds.
How come people don't like War of the Worlds?
Video I made on this channel. I doubt that video holds up super well, but yeah, I think he's written a lot of good stuff, including earlier this year with Soderbergh's Black Bag. Maybe most importantly,
Black Bag
just represented kind of a fresh start. No more of these characters from the last
fresh start
I didn't care for. No more Clone Girl. No more Raptor Pals.
I'll be real. I would rather watch another movie with Chris Pratt than watch these fucking characters in another movie. At least Chris Pratt actually did a good job acting with his script that he got. The writer behind Chris Pratt was far better than Scarlett Johansson's character and the entire fucking other cast. God damn, I hate the family. The Croods, remember, callbacks. The Croods were fucking annoying. I fucking hate the Croods.
Slate, or at least as clean as you can get for the 7th entry in a series.
There's a lot of movies, 7.
To do with that. The absolute bare minimum.
Yeah, they did nothing.
Than Jurassic World Dominion. I think it's better directed and more.
That's so bold. I mean, yeah, he's right.
Likely to hit the notes that audiences crave from these films, but it's also just a lot less interesting to think about because basically every element feels engineered to deliver what the audience is expecting, and not once.
Give me dinosaurs and less people. That's hardest challenge, apparently, according to directors and writers. Not that hard.
Take it a step farther. Just all the ground this movie covers feels like stuff this franchise has already done numerous times. Playing it safe doesn't have to be the worst thing in the world, and clearly
it works though.
There's an audience for it. But
so fucking mad how much money this fucking movie made. I'm so mad how much money this movie made. I'm so mad. I'm so mad how much money this movie made. It made $318 million. It made $300 million. I don't know why. Oh.
There's an audience for it, but even
they're all fucking stupid. I've got a hat for a better wording for it.
I will have a few positive things to say later, but
the ending of the movie ended
are not in that category. You've got your greedy mercenaries, your wide-eyed, dino-loving scientist, an evil.
That's me.
Man, and because
I'm not a scientist.
Movie, you gotta throw in a family with a few kids as well. It's all so generic and by the numbers.
It's so the Croods. Right?
Since they have a very video gamey mission, shooting
They
footage of
do.
dinosaurs and then collecting their samples.
It's
one by
so
one.
basic.
Add in all the very standard.
At least add the villain to the movie to have another intention behind getting the 3 DNA strains of the biggest dinosaurs. Like Christ Almighty, like at least have a bigger plot for it. Like government official data or like important evidence on engine or something that'll make them a lot of money that the guy needs to be in the laboratory for. He has like a secret USB port and puts it in the buttocks of a computer to get data from it and be like, I'll be getting a trillion data from this USB right here. Then they get it in afterwards.
Into lab and jungle settings here, and I'm getting ready to like collect keys.
Such a weird Aztec. That's so me. I felt that. I thought I was playing Turok. Yeah, seriously. If they made a Turok movie, I'll probably cry because I love Turok. I love Turok. Turok's my biggest childhood games. And I love Turok. Love Turok. If they made a Turok movie, I'd fucking kill it. Because I know it'll be bad. I know it'll be bad. Because I can't be so simple about keeping it to the aesthetics of the originality behind the actual main thing that's so easy to do.
Jurassic Park, the new video game.
Back then it was $25. Wow.
Exactly as you would expect. The meanest mercenary gets killed first.
He's the chin.
Most deserving and over the top death near the end.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
even if you haven't seen this movie, believe me, you've seen this movie.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Our main trio of non-family characters were a little more interesting. Scarlett Johansson is here.
And more personality.
I don't think she's
yeah, literally.
Dull.
She's Black Widow. She's Black Widow. She's Black Widow.
Is she gonna do as she's being paid to do and hand over this potentially life-saving dino data?
God, I hate those dinosaurs. They're so ugly looking.
And side with
course
Mr.
not.
Righteous Scientist, making it all open source. And this isn't, like a David Fincher movie or something. This is Jurassic World. We know she'll make the right choice, but it's pretty baffling how little effort the film makes.
That's the one makes it so annoying of how much money they made.
Selfless, good-hearted mercenary you'll ever see, with the only competition being Mahershala Ali's Duncan in this movie. They both have backstories alluded to quite a bit. Zora has PTSD after losing a partner on her last job, and Duncan's kid died. Only one of those really factors into the movie that much, with Duncan
the only background to it
himself to save a kid, only for that to be immediately undercut by the reveal that he was alive. Now, unsurprisingly,
bro, when I was walking out at the end of the movie, I knew Dunkin' Donuts was gonna survive. And as soon as I was walking out of the main hallway area, you can still see the screen behind. I turned around, I saw the fucking flare, the sunrise, and the family were like, I knew straight away. I knew straight away that he was alive. I was like, fuck off, and I kept on walking away. I knew he was going to not be alive. I knew he was going to survive.
A studio note is the culprit behind him living, which is too
bad. Of course!
A real death scene would have gone a long way towards making this ending work, but they clearly wanted Ali on board for possible direct sequels, so... There's also the Delgado family.
Delgado? Like Elgato.
Get some comedy relief from the slacker boyfriend character.
Comedy relief? I hated the kid.
The highlight with them is the T-Rex raft sequence. Now, they've been touting this a lot in the pre-release marketing, talking about how it's taken from the original.
I'm sorry, but I found the T-Rex river ride from Universal Studios theme park, Jurassic Park. It was cool. I didn't mind it, but man, there was a lot of plot armor on the family. There was a lot of parts that a T-Rex could have eaten them, could have done this, and could have done that. If the T-Rex clocked out an M14 headshotted all the family members, he would still somehow miss a smidge of the head, and they'll be alive still because, plot armor.
original novel and is a big part of why Edwards wanted to direct the film in the first place. And honestly, I can see why. If they just released this as some kind of standalone short film,
Yeah, that'd been good. That'd been great.
Footage of it, but I really like
instead of Battle on Big Rock with the Allosaurus and the Styracosaurus. Granted, that was a great short, by the way. They could have easily made another one. Like the fuck, could they not make any more original ideas to afford to add in this movie? That to be from that short movie series, like it makes sense to add into this part for the story, but my god, at least add the river ride as its own thing, because that would have been so good. That would add more effort and more time into it, in like 15 minutes, of course, but still, honestly, I would have thought this river ride scene should have been better in a short movie.
Dad swimming through the water while almost getting snatched up by the T-Rex.
Almost.
It's a fun action sequence that gives the franchise's true star.
It's only fun if you can see them. They could get eaten at any second, but you can clearly see that there was some frame rate issues on the Tyrannosaurus. How the Tyrannosaurus was like, and then you can see the pendering lose a connection to the servers. How he was just about to eat them, and it's like how the rubber banding. Actually, no, I'm here, even though you're meant to be here. But you cut frames because you're Telstra.
Still time to shine. And by the way, the T-Rex puts the alien-looking mutant monster
right?
to shame.
Right? Yeah, seriously. Are you assuming the king's gender? I thought the Jurassic Park dinosaur the female. Why are you saying king? They're meant to be queen. I hate this video. I'm gonna take this video a distract. They assume it's her gender. I'm kidding.
Slightly let down by how fake the raft itself feels.
It's so fake.
I can forgive that because this
I can't.
At least delivered what I was hoping a Gareth Edwards Jurassic film would look like, even if most.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Did not.
No, it was awful.
Now there is another nice scene where the mercenaries wander up to some.
Yes, this part was amazing. Big smile on my face when I saw it. Look at the giant dinosaurs having sex. Because they essentially were doing that.
It almost does. The thing is, though, whenever this movie tries to pull that, wow, the sheer majesty of dinosaurs card, it never truly works. They tried to make
it never did.
No one cares about dinosaurs anymore. Everyone is over it. The dinosaurs can suddenly no longer live in most places on Earth, despite them doing that just fine.
I mean, granted, what their excuse was to make the dinosaurs go from everywhere to secluded areas because of climate change and everything was changing drastically for the dinosaurs. That made sense. But is it getting hotter? Are we meant to be getting global warming? Isn't like the ice caps like melting every 5 minutes? Wouldn't it make more sense for more dinosaurs to be like, oh, we like this hot areas, we like this better? Just saying.
The last one, the dinosaurs are basically only near the equator. And okay, I guess I get why they'd make this move. It brings the concept back to basics, and they wanted to make things smaller, simpler, and more in line with the scale of like.
Oh man, JP3 was fucking garbage. Man, it was fun.
The only part of Dominion that I really have any love for is that scene in the lumberyard where we see a dinosaur struggling in the snow. I thought that effectively brought.
I hate her. Fuck, I hate her. She's just an annoying character.
They decided
Can you tell I hate children?
Here, and I guess that's fine. But the thing is, they can't put that cat back in the bag. Humans looking on at these things in awe doesn't work nearly as well in a movie where they're so commonplace.
Fucking hate that little fucking turd as well. The little fucking dinosaur fucking.
That most people are unimpressed and over them. You can feel the movie really strain against this early on when the evil businessman is recruiting the scientist and is basically asking him, have you ever seen a dinosaur outside of a zoo or city? As if that's supposed to carry the same weight as Alan Grant.
Exactly, yeah. My fucking...
the first time in Jurassic Park.
That was cool, that was cool. I like that. My biggest thing that I loved the most from all the Jurassic Park and worlds I loved when I was a child growing up was JP3 when they escaped from a big area, big action scene, and then they are in outside wilderness, and the visuals really show off by showing all these dinosaurs, like all the Brachiosauruses, Styracosaurus, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, Parasaurolophus, and probably a bunch of other dinosaurs too, Stegosaurus as well. And they're just showing all these dinosaurs while playing the Jurassic Park music. That blew my mind when I was a kid. Loved that scene. It was awesome. I don't care what people say. JP3 was a fun, bad movie. Loved it. I thought it was a fun movie. I was a bit heartbroken when the Spinosaurus killed the T-Rex at the start of the movie. I didn't like that much, but when you grow up, you start making more sense about things. You start thinking a bit better. I had to prove it.
But I'm sorry, it's just run dry.
Very run dry. Milking that cow too dry. The point how you're getting dust from its tit.
But it is, at the end of the day, still really...
The plot behind how everything got opened up and free from a Snicker bar. I was about to leave the theater. I was like, there's no way. I was so mad when I saw that scene. I'm like, the Snicker bar caused the entire island to be evacuated. Snickers. Oh my god.
Engage with the wonder of dinosaurs, like the first film does, but they don't even trust anything resembling an actual dinosaur to be exciting enough to carry the climax of their own movie. Now, the finale here, I think, is the real nail in the coffin for Rebirth.
Oh god, it was awful.
Is lame. The giant freaking dino looks...
Yeah, I felt bad for it.
Out of place.
Yeah, so out of place.
Just feels jarring. Like,
yeah,
it was awful. Want to drag out the ending, but it's
gotta say, I predicted the ending of the hand.
Big moral dilemma and
yeah.
Now, is Jurassic World Rebirth an awful, irredeemable movie? You know,
yeah, it was awful.
No, I don't really.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Like, if your bar for these is that you just want the franchise to go through the motions and watch people in jungle fatigues run away from some dinos, you'll get what you pay for here. With
no,
and fun moments.
I'm open to say I'm autistic and I'm very easy entertained. Put a dinosaur on the screen, I'll love it. But anything to do with dinosaurs, I'll enjoy it. I've been on this planet for 31 years, and I've been watching a lot of dinosaurs when I was a kid, reading a lot of dinosaurs, listening to a lot of dinosaurs. I did not enjoy any of this movie. God, I hated this movie. And it's coming from an autistic man that loves dinosaurs and gets easily pleased, by the way. No, I'm sorry. There are people out there who can enjoy these movies, and I wish I was part of that group. I really do wish, but man, this movie, I'm sorry.
Scattered throughout. But if you're expecting anything more than a lesser Jurassic Park 3, I don't think you'll find it. Clearly, that doesn't matter much. This movie had a massive opening. The franchise just seems completely... There's clearly an... Yeah,
that's why I fucking hate the fact that the directors and writers cannot risk doing something different. They just can't afford it because how much money they put towards these fucking movies. Because they want to make the most cleanest, hand-cleaned, known dirty movie script writing ever. They don't want to do anything different or remotely out of place because the big boys upstairs and the man in the suits with the cigars that cost $1 million per puff, they'd be like, no, we don't like that. Change it or we're not giving you money for this. Which is fucking awful. I don't know if that's the case. Please tell me if I'm wrong, but that's how I feel for that kind of movies nowadays. Cheap out Superman, the newest Superman movie, the fucking crowd hated the idea of Crypto getting hit by the villain. There was a fight scene apparently in the early screenings of Superman by James Gunn, and the main bad guy hit Crypto, the dog. That's a Kryptonian that can do a lot of damage to a normal person. Got hit in the face or some shit or kicked. Audience didn't like it. Audience hated it. The entire fucking thing was so bad, James Gunn cut that scene out of the theater. Like, they apparently cut it out from the movie. Because of I get the idea, because John Wick and animals. It's your movie. If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you want to enjoy it, respect the decision from writers and creators, because it's their movie. They want to try and create something that's they think that everybody in the majority can enjoy. I'm sorry if you get offended very easily. I'm sorry if you're a special snowflake. Don't watch the fucking movie if you're not going to enjoy it. Then that's what I did, and so I'm a hypocrite for it. But hey, I thought this movie was going to be bad, but fun bad. It was fucking terrible. So I knew it was going to be bad. I knew me spending my money was going to be worthwhile because I hated every single moment of it. Well, technically, I hated about 75% of it. But yes, back to what I was saying before. Christ, people nowadays just cannot afford to be unique and different. It's so hard nowadays to find a gem that's so different and it works because it's just, I don't know how to fully describe it, but yeah, you know what I mean. Hopefully you guys do.
These dinosaurs. And I get it, they're great, but I'm kind of hoping we at least get some more options in this subgenre because these Jurassic World movies, man.
I hate that part.
So milquetoast. I don't know
Very.
where to go from here, but I'd like to see something that doesn't have to contort around like 5 previous sequels and then need to be family friendly. If we're getting dinosaurs,
it's family friendly because it works.
I really like it. If we could at least get more interesting ones than Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oh my god. But yeah, that as always, never take what I say seriously. Never take what anybody's opinions. So seriously, it's their opinions, it's their views. They might be wrong, yes, but I like to be open about myself with how I feel towards things. Thanks for watching this video. I do reactions. If you want to watch them. Go for it. I don't care. They're public. You can watch them. But hopefully you enjoyed this video of me just completely crying about another movie that no one cares about. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye.